They were trying to insert a lie into one of my brain passages. See what I mean? Like Melvin, Marlon, Hassan, all those that you just saw right there were trying to create the illusion like if there was something inside of my brain passage, one of my wave paths for my brain to tap into higher thinking. They don't want me to think on a higher level. And they were just aiming at that spot because it has weakness already there. It has a little bit of weakness of my pain right there where my brain passage is. You saw it, I showed it to you. Melvin, Marlon, those who fit that type of energy right there, that doodle energy, heavy energy, dark, malice. Yeah. Anyways, they were trying to say before I say it. That's one of the tricks. So like they put a collection of individuals, energies, images, stuff like that, collaged, grouped together, and then they attack me through it. You see what I mean? Like heavy, dark, malice, a lot of the combination of a lot of things that feel like that, doodle, heavy, like if a heavy sensation of whatever they're projecting at me. You see what I mean? They're waging war at me right now, my mind. Like and you just saw it right here in this video, how I was here and I was letting you see what I go through. It was Melvin, Marlon, Hassan, and everything else and everyone else that was there collaged into this sensation that's coming against me. Even the sensation of blood right there too, like literal blood. I feel it. I sense it through my camera lens. So anyways. So they're playing verbal games, word games, where they say it in real time to try to make it happen. They right there, what he was just doing was constructing an illusion that he was gonna do it here, and by doing it here and showing it here, he was gonna affect that thing. So they're trying to do it inadvertently and indirect, like a devil would. You see what I mean? They're they sent a thing that could they said, they probably or anyways, it's a group of individuals who are coming against me from a satanic standpoint. A group of Satanists right there, all of them right there, all of that shit that was put against me by Freemasons. Freemasons are putting them against me because I'm exposing Freemasons. So you see right there, they try to deflect all that nervousness, weakness, and debilitation they would feel when I said that because they don't want to feel that way. So they try to like deflect it out. But they're the owners of that right there. They don't want to feel anything bad. They don't want to feel any guilt, any repercussions. They don't want to feel anything bad, but they want to be the worst. You see what I mean? They want to do the worst things you could ever even imagine and not feel what I'm saying, the repercussions of their actions and shit like that. So they try to like be as bad as complete bad. Yeah, just want to be bad and not suffer the bad. Not complete, because they would suffer the bad, but like complete in the sense that they just want to be that bad where they don't even want to feel the repercussions or the pain associated with the punishment associated with what they did to what they did. You see what I mean? They don't want to pay for it. So they go and create these lies, these illusions, like if, you know, certain individuals or certain things are coming at me. You see what I mean? They created systems out of I was about to go into one of those out of control moments right there. It's a little bit because of my pain. And it's a little bit because of them right there, wishing bad on me, on that pain, trying to improve that pain into something that's an obstacle for me. You see what I mean? So, yo, they're very deceitful, as you can see. They were just staging a fake notion, like if something was happening, they were affecting me inadvertently, they were affecting my higher thinking. They don't want me to tap into it. So they created this whole indirect, perception that something was happening while they were doing something else. You see what I mean? That's Freemasons right there. Freemasons Freemasons have a structure. Freemasons have a rank structures and all of that shit. They got professionals working for them. Imagine a group of professional Satanists that hate the world. See everything they're directing at me right now? All of that negative, and they want me to feel as bad as I could feel at the stage where I am right now. You see what I mean? Like currently, I could be feeling normal going through this timeline, but they want me to feel the worst that I could possibly feel while going through. You see what I mean? When I'm really feeling like this, but they're directing energy at me so that I could feel the worst that I could possibly feel. Because I could be feeling good right now. So they're directing all that negative energy to my positive energy, trying to, you see what I mean? Lower my output through lies and deceptions, indirect energy. They're backwards, they're negative, they're Satanist. Some of them are your friends, some of them some of them are your family members, in your family, one or two, whatever. Some, they got members at different levels of society, different plateau. You see, they're going along right now and calling out what it is that's happening in real time and how it feels. They're that professional. They're professional Satanists, and they're coming at me from that standpoint. Satanism, wickedness, malice, arrogance, mockery, copycatting, all of that shit that they're doing, that they represent, that they're like, they're coming at me from that standpoint. But because I'm the messenger of truth here, the real one, see, they already have information there. They already, when I say certain things, they have information of topics that I could possibly go into when I explain myself. So you see what I mean? So they're targeting me in real time, gathering info and leaving it there to see if they could use, you know what I'm saying? Like having everything that, not everything, but a lot of things put into context right there for them to maneuver through. You see what I mean? The phone, the internet around. And a lot of it was put together through me because of my way of thinking. Because I'm the messenger of truth and I know everything. So since I know everything, but I have a weakness, a debilitation on my back, it's been pain for like years now. And now it's gotten even worse to the point where it's constant and I could feel my nerve constantly, being in pain. But it's also because of the enemy creating that instability in my life right now. You see what I mean? Because I'm exposing the enemy, the Satanist, the society of Satan, them right there, sending that negative energy right there, that spiky energy that is being the staky energy, spiky, that they were just directing at that specific point. They're trying to be there and trying to put resistance with negativity to my paths. You see what I mean? They're the devil's soldiers, like the devil's society, followers. The devil is a lie. So since the devil ain't real because it's a lie, you see what I mean? They gotta create lies to emulate the devil. You see what I mean? So they're clinging to my every word. Yeah, that's one of the things that it's there for me to say, but they go and visit before I say it and try to curse it and try to do a bunch of things. By the time I get there, you see what I mean? Like I got there now, the words are already there. Perfect words are already there for me, and they try to mess it up for me. You see what I mean? Like I said, like I'm supposed to be here going perfectly, but they want to be in everywhere that this place is. You see what I mean? That's good for me. and trying to ruin it for me in real time as I'm going through. You see, and they try to like, yeah, the devil trying to drag me down so that he could capitalize. The devil, you see what I mean? The devils. Since the devil is a lie, it's not real, but you know what I'm saying? They can emulate what the devil is. They're coming at me from that perspective where is the consciousness of the devil going against the messenger of truth. You see what I mean? I'm the messenger of truth. So they're coming at me through the lowest, the dirtiest, because the devil represents filth, low, the worst. You know what I'm saying? Bad things, negative things. You see what I mean? Everything that something should never be. You see what I mean? And it doesn't make sense for the devil to be something being that bad should never be emulated, copycatted, anything like that. You should never give any continuation to the idea of the devil. That being said, whoever worships the devil amongst us, whether you're religious or not, if you're not like them, you're on my side. You got to wake up. You better wake up. This ain't even about religion, but it does play a factor on what we're against here. It does. What the Bible said about what the devil is like is playing right now. They're what the Bible described the devil to be like: liars, deceivers. They got a society amongst us. You see what I mean? And they act just like the devil. They want to be there, but not be there. Like what you just saw right now a while ago, them emulating a game or simulating a game. Like if they're doing something to try to affect me indirectly through a lie, like if he was doing something here, doing some bullshit sensation here or whatever the fuck, right? And he was affecting my higher thinking, the path of my higher thinking earlier. You see what I mean? That was one of the tricks right there. Since I have a weakness and I don't have the solidarity that I used to have, I'm leaving that spot with weakness, where that right there, where they're trying to make me forget right there, putting emphasis right there. That's not me forgetting. That's dumb. Wanting, you see, sparkly lie is one lie. Sparkly lie is one of the things that they're using to try to make me forget. They do it in a way where if there's weakness there, I'm not strong there. They try to be there. You see what I mean? But like mentally, they're doing this internal game against me, this internal targeting against me, and they're targeting my mind specifically. They don't want me to be myself, and they're using a lot of things that I said in the past as a way to target me. So they observed me. See that right there. I was supposed to say that with strength right there. Observe me. Observe. I'm not saying it the way I should be saying it. Right now, I'm being targeted, and you see in that specific area being targeted by like if they got it, like if they're there, and I can't really say it the way I want because they're there, and they're making believe like if they're holding down some kind of strength there against me that makes me weak. You see what I mean? And it's returning now because I'm pointing it out. You see, like if they put some energy from their negative side in my positive paths, like I was supposed to say observe, and then you saw them trying to erase my train of thought because I didn't have too much emphasis put into that area. You see what I mean? So I'm fully conscious of what the enemy's doing, and I'm fully conscious of why I'm going through this, mainly because of the pain I have, and in part because of the enemies coming at me from that perspective, where they're coming at attacking my weak spots through their negative way of being. You see what I mean? Yeah, I just remember I left an egg outside. I found this bird's egg, and I plan to raise it. I'll probably have a bird flying around me soon. I'll probably make him white feathers, a little bit of gray, black. I'll make him the right color. Anyways, so yeah, because I know how to do that. But he's gonna be a good bird. They tried to like mess it up last night, and cast like spells, like, no, you're bad. And I'm like, nah, that bird is good. And I left it as that. But the enemy likes to say things. Like I said, they're waging a a war of words, verbal war against me too. And they say things in real time to try to like, I'm here, I'm doing this. And you saw it earlier. That's one of the things I wanted to tell you earlier. That they're playing word games. They're saying it in real time, like they're doing things to try to like give it validity. Like if you spoke and it has validity when you say it, You see what I mean? Like it has energy. So they try to like assume like if their negative energies, even though they're based on lies, has effect, even though lies don't really do anything. It doesn't have any solidarity. There's no real energy. But they try to like make believe like if they're taking something and converting to something else so that they can have energy and like in a verse energy or reverse. Like they go into these delusional state of minds to go against it. But that's the way they are. They're devil worshippers. The idea of the devil should never be. Yeah, I was going in that direction where I was explaining the idea of Satan, and we should never have Satanists, devil worshippers living amongst us. You see how I'm putting it together? I'm not being as consistent as I should be right now because I have pain on my back. Nerve pain is real. Yo, that's how you feel yourself in here. Imagine one of your sensors not working right. I got my nerves are pinched because of one of my discs is messed up and it's pinching the nerve. So I'm having this issue where I'm not being as consistent as I want to be in part because the enemy is doing that destabilization trick mind game that they're doing with me, that simulation shit, that mockery shit in real time that you just saw. They're doing it right now. I'm not feeling right here right now. Let me see. Yeah, I'm fucking down right now. You see what I mean? Because of them. They're coming after me constantly, persistently. And they're just there. They're saying things and saying things and saying things and saying things and saying like this. It's a lot of them too. It's not just one or two. It's a lot of them, and they literally come at me from a professional satanic standpoint, where they're doing, doing Satanism from a professional level. You see what I mean? Where they're saying things and they're together, and like what you call it, together acting like if they're the devil. You see, like, because I said it before too, and they took that into consideration and put it into effect too. Like I said, when I say certain things, they do it. When I'm explaining when I'm explaining myself here, most like sometimes when they see something that they think they could put against me, because it's like they're coming at me from this standpoint, like if I'm coming against myself. You see what I mean? Like they're so deceitful, tricky. Like they're saying, oh, you're going against yourself if you're going against us. And you be doing this and that and this and that. And, and you'll be 10 times worse against you and smarter, but without the weakness. They'll say things like that and make believe like if I'm coming against myself, you see what I mean? They're fucking wicked. They're fucking vindictive. The devil shit. That's some shit the devil will fucking do. You see what I mean? And that's what the enemy are like. That's what we're not supposed to let the enemy exist amongst us here in human life. We're not supposed to have something that goes against the truth. Living beings that go against the truth. You can go against the truth, but not like hate it and be on the side of lies. You see what I mean? Because then, if you're on the side of lies and lies go against the truth, imagine a society like that amongst us that hates the truth and whoever is part of the truth. Like if you're good, or at least if you're good, and you know what I'm saying, just being good, that's bad enough for them to hate you and want to go after you and want to like hurt you and indirectly and do shit the way they're doing it to me. Not like they're doing it to me, like, but because they're coming after me from a perspective like they're going after God, because I represent the truth. That I'm the one who represents the truth here out of all the things like people could represent out here. I represent the truth. I'm the real messenger of truth. So they're coming after me through the perspective of they're coming after God. And because I have weaknesses right now in this human body, you see what I mean? I'm not being 100%. But I'm allowing this to happen so that I could use it to my advantage. Like I told you before. So they're coming after me with all these make-believe tricks and lies, deception. They're coming at me. You know what I'm saying? They're the devil's followers. You know what I'm saying? What I told you. It is what it is. Right now I'm not being 100. I'm not 100% right now, so I'm not explaining myself the way I want 100%. You see that? Because they're there and I have these weaknesses and they're trying to exploit it and they got me, you know what I'm saying? And I got to fight for my energy. Not fight for my energy, but like sometimes I get tired of it and I just bring it back and I feel like myself. But they're constantly always attacking my my weak spots. You see what I mean? They want me to feel as bad as I could going through the timeline instead of feeling the way I should be or higher. They don't want me to feel higher than what I'm supposed, than what I normally would feel. You see what I mean? How I'm describing myself. And you see that inconsistency right there? Like if they put an ice pick in there somewhere and they're relating it to me directly, like they're doing many like random things or good things, and like make believe like if they're inadverting it and trying to affect me indirectly with it. You see what I mean? Like the devil's perspective. We're supposed to get rid of them. We're not supposed to let these types of individuals live amongst us. Not like that. You're not supposed to be like that. They're extremely wicked with their mischievous ways. They're completely on the side of darkness. All of that negative shit that a human should never be like. So we gotta take them out, yo. So wake the fuck up. Wake up, subscribe, spread the word. You're seeing me defeat the devil in real time. So spread the word, subscribe, keep watching my videos, yo. You see? Try to make believe like if he beat me right there, those are lies, because the devil cannot beat me. Anyways,